everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about simplifying fractions. So if you've seen some of my other videos on fractions, which will be listed up here in the description. So if you've seen my other videos, you've probably heard me say simplified fraction many times before. So today we're going to be talking about what simplified fractions are. So simplified fractions are basically a bigger fraction that is turned into a smaller fraction for us to be able to work better with it. So what I mean by that is, say we have a fraction like 9 over 36. So if I were to simplify it, what is a factor of both 9 and 6? That's what I would be asking. What is a factor of both 9 and 6? And if you want to know what factors are, it'll be right up here again in the descriptions. Okay, so this one's for fraction video, and this one's for factors. Okay, so if we were to simplify it, what is a factor of both 9 and 6? Meaning, what goes into both 9 and 6? I know 9 goes into 9 because 9 divided by 9 is 1, and 36 goes into 9. So we're going to have to find a number that both 9, the numerator, and the denominator goes into. So they both go into 9. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to divide both of these numbers by 9. So I'm going to divide 9 by 9, and I'm going to divide 36 by 9. And then after I divide it, so 9 divided by 9 is 1, and 36 divided by 9 is 4. And this is why it's really, really important for you to know all of your times tables from 1 to 11. 11 is pretty easy. So, and if you can, 12, which will be really helpful as well. So now we have 1/4, and it is a lot easier to work with than with 9 over 36. So like, what if we were multiplying 1/2 times 9 over 36? It would be a lot easier to just do 1/2 times 1/4, wouldn't it? Because this is a lot bigger than this. And if we're working with smaller numbers, we can get a quicker answer. 1 times 1 is 1, and 2 times 4 is, 8, yes. So it's a lot easier to get your answer. Let's try a few more questions. Okay, so let's work on a few more questions. So say we are trying to solve the problem, simplify the numbers 3/9, 4/16, and 7/12. So we're going to work on these three so far. Okay, so first let's start with the first one, 3/9. So 3/9. So let's find a factor of 3 and 9, a number that both 3 and 9 go into. I know 3 goes into 3. Does 9 go into 3? Yeah, 9 goes into 3. So that's how you would figure out one of the factors. If you haven't already watched my videos up here. So now I can divide 3 by 3, and you don't actually have to write it out. So if I wrote out like divide by 3, you don't actually have to write it out, but I'm just going to do it for the video. So 3 divided by 3 would be 1, and 9 divided by 3 would be 3. So we've solved our fraction. So now let's do 4/16. So let me write that down here. 4/16. So I know 4 goes into 4. Does 16 go into 4? Yeah. So if I divided each of these by 4, 4 divided by 4 would be 1. 16 divided by 4 would be 4, because 4 times 4 is 16. And this would be your answer. Now let's work on 7/12. So 7/12. So 7 goes into 7. Does 12 go into 7? No. 7 goes... Actually, 7's a prime number. And if you don't know what prime numbers are, it's also in the factors video, which I've already listed up here in the icons. So 7 is a prime number, and its only factors are 7. So if 12 doesn't go into 7, then how are we supposed to simplify? So these are called fractions that you can't simplify. If the numerator and the denominator can't be divided by one number, then that means it's already in its simplest form. So 7 over 12 is equal to 7 over 12. It can't be simplified, so we can just leave it like that, and that would actually just be your answer. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Comment down below any questions you have, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye!